All right, today we're going to be talking about 3.6 equations of perpendicular lines. Perpendicular lines do what? They intersect to make a 90 degrees, right? Okay. So yesterday we discussed parallel. Today we're doing perpendicular. So just reviewing over parallel lines and perpendicular lines. Remember, we can look at the slope to tell if they're parallel or if they're perpendicular. Parallel, exactly the same. So if one's 3 over 4, parallels, one's going to be 3 over 4. But perpendicular have opposite what? What do we say? What's that called? Y'all say it. All right, reciprocals. So everybody, opposite reciprocals, which means that one's positive, one's negative, and then they're flipped. Okay, think they're opposites. They're on like opposite ends of the spectrum. One's positive, one's negative, and then they're flipped. The numbers are flipped. Okay, opposite reciprocals. So if they give me 3 over 4 as the original, then the perpendicular one's going to be flip it and change the sign. Will be our perpendicular slope. All right, does that make sense? Remember, we've been doing this for a couple weeks ago. So with that being said, let's do an example. Just write an equation that is perpendicular with this. We got 3 examples today, but you only got to write the instructions on one of them because they're all the same. All right. So remember, there's 4 things we need to find on each of these. The first one is I need to find the original or the OG slope. What does M stand for? Slope. And what 2 letters do I need to find to be able to write an equation? M and B. Remember, I told you the easy way to remember that is Mr. Bodie. M and B. Okay. So we need to find the OG slope. Mandy, when I look at this original equation, what's the slope on it? When I look at that negative 9x minus 1? Negative 9 is the original, right? So that's my original slope. Okay, so there's one answer. Next answer is I need to find the perpendicular slope. Hernan, what's the perpendicular slope from negative 9? What is it? Not just 9, no. 1 over 9, there you go. Remember, you got to flip it, so you make it 1 over 9, and then you change it from negative to positive. Next, I've got to find the perpendicular B. What does B stand for, class? The what? Not the Y. The y-intercept. Okay. And what does it mean, y-intercept? Yeah, like where it actually crosses the y-axis, right? Okay. Where it intercepts or goes across the y. So let's come over here to the side and we're going to find B using the perpendicular slope. All right. Now, make sure you don't mess up on this part. When we plug in for y equals mx plus b, I know my y and the x are going to come from these points up, the coordinate points, right? But then my m, I have 2 m's that I'm using. I have the original m and I also have the perpendicular m. Make sure, since we're looking for the perpendicular line, we plug in the perpendicular m, right? Okay, it wouldn't make any sense to put the original m because we're looking for the perpendicular. So don't mess up on that. Don't put, for example, negative 9 instead of 1 over 9. You found the perpendicular one, that's the one we're going to use. So, Angel, what's my y that I'm going to plug in here? 0. Chris, what's the m I'm going to plug in? 1 over 9, because we're going to use the perpendicular one. And then Mateo, what's the x we're going to plug in? 0. And then plus b. All right, then we just got to solve it for b. So I'm going to bring the 0 down the left side. Class, 1/9 times 0? 0. Remember, anything times 0 is just 0. So b just ends up equaling 0. Okay. All right. Last step is just to plug into the final equation. So we want the perpendicular equation. All right, so I'm going to come down here and I'm going to plug it in. Y is equal to, what am I going to plug in for the M? For the final. The perpendicular one, so it's what? 1 over 9, good. And then what? What goes after 1 over 9? X. And then the B is what? So plus 0. But do I need to write plus 0? No. So for the final one, just put 1 over 9x. Don't put the plus 0 because it doesn't add any value. So in example 2, make sure you just write down what's highlighted. All right, so we need to find our original slope. I do that every time. Original slope. All right, this is a special one. It just says y equals -3. Is there an x on it? No. What is the slope on one that doesn't have an x? It's just y equals. Nope, not undefined. 0. So remember we did it yesterday. So look back in your notes from yesterday. But so let's go ahead and just draw here. Little coordinate plane. Basically, if you have a horizontal line, that thing's got a slope of 0, and that's going to be y equals. Then draw a vertical line. What's the slope on a vertical line? Yeah, it's undefined, and it is x equals. So our OG slope is a 0 slope. And then the perpendicular slope. What's perpendicular to 0? Does anybody know? So your undefined and your 0 slope make a right angle together. They're perpendicular. And make note of that undefined and 0 slopes are perpendicular. Highlight it, circle it, do something just so you know that. Undefined and 0 slopes are perpendicular. So if my original 0, what's perpendicular of 0? Undefined. So our undefined slope, our perpendicular is just undefined. Now I've got to find my B. The perpendicular B. So if I look here, we know our perpendicular is going to be an undefined slope, right? It's going to be like this, a vertical. We said already that the B is the y-intercept. It's where it crosses over at y. Will this line ever cross over y? No. Undefined slopes don't intersect over y. They don't have a y-intercept. So on this, we just put none. You can put NA, something like that. Just anything that just is saying basically, no, it doesn't apply here. Okay? Just don't put 0. If you put 0, you said the y-intercept 0. Okay? But it's nada. None, nothing. All right, and the last step is we want to plug into our final equation, perpendicular equation. If our perpendicular is undefined, how do we start that equation out? What do we write it as? X equals. Okay. So we do x equals, and then to figure out what number goes after it, just go to your point. The coordinate point they gave us is 4, -6. Which one of those is the x? 4. So that's going to be our x. So it's just going to be x equals 4. That's all you do on that one. All right, so you've already written the instructions, so just write this down with, example 3. All right, so same thing. We've got to find the original. Whoops, that's not original. The original slope. Luis, when I look at this, what's the original slope? 2/9. Remember, the slope's just always connected to the x. So whichever one's connected to the x here is the OG slope. What's the next thing I need to find, Jules? The perpendicular slope, and what's it going to be? Good. You change the sign. If it goes from positive to negative, then we flipped it. -9/2. All right, Paula, what's the next thing we need to find? The B. Perpendicular B. So we're going to come over here and find B. And Angie, what equation do we use when we find B? Y equals mx plus b. And remember, this is my x and y, the coordinates, right? Okay. All right, class, what's my y? -3. What's my m? -9/2. The x? 7 plus b. All right. Now this one's going to give us some decimals and stuff. Just keep everything fractions the whole time. So on your calculator, just math enter to give you fractions. So I'm going to bring the -3 down. All right, so it gives us -63/2 plus b. Now I've got to solve for b. So I need to get that -63/2 to the other side. What do we do with that to get it to the other side? We just add it. It's just a fraction. Treat it like a normal number, right? If that was a -5, we would just add it to get to the other side, right? So we're just going to add the 63/2 because we want this side on the right to cancel out. So we just have our b. And then on this side, add the 63/2. If it helps, you can draw the line. So b is equal to, what's -3 plus 63/2? So when you do it, should give you 57/2. And now the last step, we can write our final equation. So the perpendicular equation is equal to, y is equal to, Monica, what's the slope? What's the m I'm going to plug in? So -9/2 x plus what, class? 57/2. So just leave everything in fractions. Makes it a little cleaner.